Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be on the planet. My name once again is Dr. Oscar Baishimori, a personal development life coach that specializes in sharing information, strategies, philosophies, and life skills, including wellness opportunities that empower people to live above mediocrity in every area of their personal life. Tonight, I'm going to engage you for a while. Today is not a wellness pitch. Today is not a sales presentation. It's not a sales pitch. Today is a paradigm shift, an opportunity to make you see something differently. We are going to look at a Thera P90 device. 5 reasons why you should forget everything you have known about aging. I know quite well that you may be a family man, you may be a mother, you may be a father, or you may be a top executive in the organization. You already know what we call peak performance. I know quite well that one of your desire is to always perform at your optimal level. Including me, it is in my desire to search for what can make me operate at the highest level of my career. What can make me perform more optimally as a husband, as a father, and as a professional in my workplace. That is what led me to this discovery. And that is why today I'm presenting to you 5 main reasons why you should forget everything you've ever been told or everything you've ever learned about aging. So I'm going to take you in a ride for 45 minutes. Follow me as I share my slide with you. Only Life International, the Thera P90 device that has come to rewrite the rules of aging. Like I said earlier, we are going to engage on 5 powerful reasons why you should forget everything you've ever been told about growing older. This is not just a sales pitch. This is not a sales presentation. This is a science-backed wellness briefing. And that is being presented to you by my humble self, Oscar Baishimori, PhD. Now, let's look at what you've been told about aging. One of the things, like I said earlier, is that you have always wanted to be a peak performer. You have always wanted to, operate at the highest level of your career. That is all you have always desired, to be at the optimal level of your performance. But here is a crisis that nobody talks about. And the people who talk about it, they talk about it differently, unknown to them, that where aging happens is different from what people can see or where people can reach. Aging happens at a level you cannot even see. Creams, serums, facials work only on the surface. They can never reach where aging actually begins. And where is that place? Your cells. That is where the real aging begins. A whole lot of people, when it comes to anti-aging, what they do, or which I call quick fix, is at the surface level. It doesn't get to where the real aging takes place. And now I'm introducing to you something we call a paradigm shift. When you talk about aging, it's not enough to say you are looking old. No. How do you feel when you wake up on daily basis? There are a lot of people that if they will have to wake up on their bed, they will be planning to wake up. I believe a couple of us understand what I mean when I say planning to stand up. A lot of people, they plan to stand up. They can't just stand up. That is the signs that aging is taking place. Now, skincare, serum, facial treatment, all manner of these treatments don't get there. And all what you do, which is the old rules, as you can see on this screen, is treating only the surface. by applying creams, serums, and facials. A result that you see today, in the next few days, it disappears because it's a temporary solution. And that is what people refer to as skincare. But the new reality, the new discovery, the paradigm shift that I have come to show to you, that is changing the life of many people out there, it works where aging begins, the cell, which is cellular regeneration and not cover up. The old rules just cover up. That's why you see so many people, they may be looking very young, but they are not feeling young. They don't have the energy to take on task. FDA recognized device that supports the whole body, not to take care of one particular problem. It supports the whole body. And that is what we are talking about. Something that has come to rewrite the rule. And what is this very thing? It's called Thera P90 device. It is a plug and play device, something that you don't need secondary preparation to use. I know so many people, especially busy professionals, high profile individuals. If you get to so many people's homes, you will see series of wellness devices. A lot of them require so many technicalities, different preparation before they can use them. And that is why the process of using it becomes so tedious. The same reason that make many people to abandon supplement. You know, there are a lot of people, if you get to their home, if you get to their shelf, you see supplements. Some expires there in their shelf. It's not because they don't have money to buy. It's not because those things are not working. No, the process of administering them is tedious. I've met people, before they can swallow tablet, they have to put it inside eba to be able to swallow it. So what I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of wellness devices, wellness supplements, that the process of administering them is very tedious. And that is why if you go to some high network individuals, you will see a lot of abandoned wellness devices in their house. But you see, this is a portable wellness device that you can keep by your bedside. Some people even keep it in their office, so that after working for a while, or maybe before you even work in the morning, or even as you are going through a document, as you are reading, your legs is on the device. I met somebody who said that every morning he attends a program on the internet. So that prayer program lasts for 30 minutes. So he used the 30 minutes as he's sitting down listening through his TV. That 30 minutes, his leg is on this device, because it is a plug and play device that does not require secondary preparation. And this is the device that is rewriting the aging rules. It is one device that supports the whole body wellness. It combines two technologies, two frequencies: pulse electromagnetic fields that recharge the cells, and terahertz frequencies that resonate with your cells. This is the star product that does these functions of anti-aging, rewriting the aging rules, where somebody who is 60 can actually be acting like 30. We're not just going to give you big description of what it can do. We're going to share testimonies of the life of people that this device has rescued. There are so many people that have gotten their life transformed as a result of using this device. Before I go into sharing these testimonies of people who have benefited from this plug and play device, let me also tell you biological principles through which it operates. Because many people, especially the medical doctors or personnel in our midst, they want to know, why does this device do what it is doing? This is the principle. The science of the revolution, PEMF, recharging your cells. So what it does is that it recharges your mitochondria, improve mitochondrial function to raise ATP production for faster recovery and regeneration. That's what it does. There's a video of how the red blood cells behave when the mitochondria lost charge. They gum together, clump together, and struggle to move through the blood vessels. And when they are struggling to move, you know what that means. But when the mitochondria are charged, all the red blood cells, they repel each other and floats and carry enough oxygen and move freely, delivering oxygen to vital organs in the body. So, and what that results to it, promote blood flow, delivering oxygen, nutrients, while significantly reducing inflammation. And it rebalances cellular electrochemical exchange for healthy cell communication and repair. So that is what the pulse electromagnetic field does. And you know, I told you, over the years, what has been available has been the pulse electromagnetic field device, PEMF devices. Of course, those ones are common. PMF are common. But this is the first time in history we are having an addition to this PMF device, which is the terahertz frequency. The terahertz frequency is between the radio wave and far infrared wave in the electromagnetic spectrum. Of course, this is not a physics class anyway. It's not a physics class, but I believe for those of us who have a little knowledge of biology or a little knowledge of physics, you know what electromagnetic spectrum, under this spectrum, we have different waves. There are some of them that are considered harmful. But this one is the one that is safe because it is the same frequency with human body. This terahertz and pulse electromagnetic wave, they are in the same frequency with human body. That's why they are safe. They are non-invasive. This terahertz wave goes deeper. It penetrates deeper into the body tissues at the molecular level and able to balance the cells and make them resonate at the same frequency. It stimulates water molecules, boosting molecular vibration to aid metabolism and detoxification. When you have improved blood circulation, when oxygen circulates freely into vital organs, waste is expelled through the capillary faster. That is why with this device, waste does not have retention time in your body. The retention time for waste to stay in your body is very, very reduced significantly. And when this happens, toxins don't build up in your body. And when toxins cannot build up in your body, your vitality will be enhanced. That is just the beauty of what we are talking about. So as you can see, cellular resonance, meaning that it resonates with cellular frequencies to facilitate repair, rejuvenation, and deeper healing. When you talk about cell rejuvenation, I've said that the real anti-aging is cell care, not skin care. And because of the penetration and what it does, it helps in deeper tissue repair. Target deeper tissues to support cellular repair, recovery, and whole body rejuvenation. This is a device that if you watch many of my video, maybe one of the things I advise you, go to YouTube, check Knowledge Center Group and subscribe to our channel. You will see a lot of our videos where we have explained detail by detail how this device functions. There have been over 2,000 research conducted on this terahertz frequency waves and pulse electromagnetic waves. And it has been adjudged by Orthopedic Society that its effect on bone healing has been very, very tremendous. One of the reasons, I said 5 reasons why you should forget what you have been taught about anti-aging or about getting older. The way God designed our body, we are supposed to experience certain things from the earth, natural frequency of the earth that keep us younger. That's why God never designed us to be wearing shoes. We're supposed to be walking barefooted because of the earth electromagnetic field. And what the earth electromagnetic field does, because that is one of the reasons why this earth, they are still not been able to get a planet that is much more habitable like this planet earth. Because certain things that God designed here to make us recover from sickness, to make us stay active, to make us recover in case we are even attacked by any disease. All the things we need for our recovery and for our healing is already provided by God on this planet. And one of them is the Earth electromagnetic field. How do we get access to this Earth electromagnetic field? We get access to it through what we call grounding. Grounding is a way through which the earth connect with the tissue, body tissue, and charge our cells. You know, every organ in the body is connected to the feet. That's why the real healing starts from the feet. God created us to have what we call constant grounding, whereby we walk barefooted, connect to the earth electromagnetic field, and through that it charge all the cells that power our body and our system. But we don't walk barefooted anymore. Even though we decide to walk barefooted right now, all our environments, our houses are paved, interlocked. Our floors are tiled. With the tiling, we are always on our shoes into our car, our shoes into our workplace, everywhere. So we don't have access to this electromagnetic field by our lifestyle anymore. Aside from these lifestyle changes, even the Earth's electromagnetic field over the years, in the last 400 years, has diminished significantly as a result of infrastructural development. We have a lot of broadcasting stations, electronic gadgets, a whole lot of installations that is interfering with the earth electromagnetic field. So this has resulted to a situation whereby we don't have that natural access to this grounding as it should be. And what is the resultant effect on our health? Low immunity, because our cells are not constantly receiving the charge we're supposed to get. I mean the mitochondria, and the cells begin to struggle. And when your cells struggle with attendant poor dieting, toxic environment, a whole lot contributed to this poor public health we experience. And that is why life expectancy has reduced significantly. This breakthrough device, developed by Holy Life International, it capitalized on an existing technology and reinforced it with additional upgrade called terahertz frequency. Because I said it earlier that what you can get, many wellness devices that are out there are PEMF devices. This dual technology is an introduction owned by Holy Life. What it does is that it resets the body into a condition that it can heal itself naturally. That's what it does. The simple techniques or the simple information I'm passing to you now is that your body can gain its natural capability to heal itself just by you owning this device. That's what it does. It helps reset the body. And how does it do it? Like I said, it recharges the powerhouse, boosts mitochondria, ATP, so cells have the fuel to repair, regenerate, and function optimally. That's what it does. And it repair and rejuvenates. The terahertz frequency support deep tissue repair and faster cellular regeneration. It detox and renew. So it improves nutrient absorption and waste removal for powerful cellular detoxification. That's why one of the things you will notice is that it's possible you could go to the restroom more often than you have always been going, because it doesn't allow waste to accumulate and retain for a long time in your body, so toxins don't build up. So it is a powerful detoxicant. Second reason why this thing is changing the rules is the unstoppable vitality that you get from this device. One of the things you will notice about yourself is, for those who have used it, you will notice a boost in your energy level, because it revitalizes yourself to raise your energy production and stamina for sustained daily drive and performance. Then your mental clarity. You know, one of the things about mental capability, ability to read something and understand, everything depends on oxygen flow into your brain. So one of the things you experience if you use this device is your capacity to comprehend, reading and understanding, ability to articulate, to understand situation faster. If you desire higher performance in your workplace, you want to be among the peak performer. If that is one of your goals, you need this device ASAP. And one other thing, as you can see, is deep restorative sleep. Promote relaxation and reduce stress for deeper, more restorative rest through overnight recovery. I share a video of something I watched on Today EdNot page, where a lady went to Alaba International Market and bought items. Items worth millions of naira. But the lady admitted that she don't used to rest, and people have been telling her rest. That there are times she work overnight, and this particular day she work overnight and went to the market to go and buy goods. She needed rest to the point that she forget herself, slept off. By the time she got to where she would come down, she came down, forgetting that she actually went to market to buy something. Left goods worth millions of naira in the vehicle. The worst part is that she even got home, took her bath, went to bed. She even prepared food, eat, went to bed. It was when she was sleeping and she was waking up, her cells restored, things restored, and she now remembered that she didn't carry what she went to the market to buy. And she was crying. She went back to Oshodi, went back to where she was crying, and that was how the information became. The truth is this: one way through which to recharge is to have quality sleep. And if you are using pills, sleeping pills to sleep, you are just laying foundation for dementia at old age. The only way you can sleep quality sleep is if you have your cells charged and you have oxygen flow very well in your system. Then you sleep and recharge properly. Not that type of sleep that fly around you, you are awake. You are turning every seconds. That is not the kind of sleep we are talking about. The third reason why you need to forget everything you have heard about aging, because some of us we even take pleasure in using pain to explain that I no be small pikin. The truth is that you don't have to live with pain. You don't have to adapt to pain. Pain is supposed not to be your new normal. There are a lot of people that have normalized it because they felt that is what it should be as you are aging. It is not true. It is because your cells are not charged. So when your cells are regularly charged through this natural means without using drug to neutralize your pain, you will now realize that pain is not a normal thing as you are aging. When you are talking about living a pain-free life, people above 45 don't believe that it is possible. But with this technology, a lot of testimonies have shown that it is possible to live a pain-free life. So it's no longer the new normal. One of the things I want you to know is that your results on this device get better with use. So it's not something you will use once and feel that you will get the kind of result you are seeking for or that others have gotten. Like I said, one of the things you will get is it will ease you from chronic pain. You will begin to get more greater mobility and flexibility. All of you that use lack of flexibility to explain that to show that you are older than your friend because you are not flexible. From now on, you'll be using flexibility that you, because you are more flexible, you'll be using it to explain to your friend that you are older than them instead of the reverse. So every activity feel effortless and natural. Reason 4, visible anti-aging. Terahertz frequency supports cellular repair and rejuvenate, reducing the signs of aging for healthier skin and lasting youthful glow. The P90 itself does all this function. That's why I call it the star product. So what it does is it boosts collagen, a non-invasive facelift, tighter skin, fewer wrinkle, better elasticity. So when your skin is elastic, if you stretch it, it return back normal without wrinkles. I think that's one of the things you will get using this device. Reason number 5, a generational business opportunity. Yes, the P90 is not just a device, it's a lifestyle people invest in and business worth building. It's an opportunity for you to help people get better. There are a lot of people out there that will be so happy that you are the one who connect them to something that changed their life. And if you are such person who use this platform, this is an opportunity for you. And who are the people who really need this device? Athletes, seniors. When I say seniors, I mean senior citizens. Senior citizens are people that are up to 50 and above. Are you a busy professional, anti-aging seekers, home wellness enthusiast? Do you fall into any of these five categories? Then this is an opportunity for you. I've just give you five reasons why things have changed in this direction. It is a ritual that fits your life. No manual, no appointment, portable wellness woven into the day you already live. So all you need is to own this device, put it by your bedside, or put it in your office. So it's a device that you will be so happy you have, because it's going to change the way you have ever been told about aging. So you can use it in the morning, midday, evening. It is very safe. I've told you there are over 2,000 research that are conducted on this device, because this is a device that has been discovered since 1979 from NASA experience. For those who travel to the moon, to the space, when they spend months and came back, they could not walk. Their bones were depleted. Their muscles were depleted. They were charged with pulse electromagnetic field. Then this device is something that is in a gigantic room. It used to be big. So this is the first time a company reduced this technology into a portable device. So when they were charged and they regained their mobility, that is when they have been using this electromagnetic therapy to treat bone problems. And it has helped significantly in bone healing, in managing various conditions. The foundation for good health is improved circulation. If your blood circulation is improved and enhanced, your vitality is guaranteed. So anything that will boost your circulation will promote your health, will make you more active, make you more energetic, and make you more healthy. Scientists have discovered that if the voltage of your body is between 70 to 100 millivolts, you will always remain very healthy. The voltage on the body of a healthy man is between 70 to 100 millivolts. If your cells are always running down to 30 to 20, even cancer cells can build up. But if you have your voltage, the voltage of your body around 70 to 100 millivolts, cancer cells cannot survive on your body. That is why you need this pulse electromagnetic field this terahertz wave technology. And this device is recognized by FDA. It has been approved since 1979. It has been used, and it's designed for home use with no known significant side effects. For you that is pregnant, you are not advised not to use this device. If you have a pacemaker or implant electronic device, you are advised not to use this device. If you have undergone an organ transplant, you are advised not to use this device. If you are undergoing active chemotherapy or radiation, you are advised not to use this device. But however, it has been seen to be very safe. It does not ionize, it does not damage DNA, because it works with the same frequency of the body frequency, so it's not harmful. We are talking about the market for wellness industry. You know, you can join this community. We are in a community of people who are showing people how to be among the 10% of the healthiest people in the society. That's what we do. There is a benefit attached to what we do here, helping others to join among the 10% of the healthiest people in the society. Through this information, if you take it very seriously, you'll be among the 10% of the healthiest people in the society. And if you join in propagating this opportunity, there's a whole lot of benefit, because this is one of the biggest industry. Like you can see, it's a $1 trillion industry. In 2019, it has about $4.9 trillion in wellness business alone. In during Corona 2020, you can see the number went down because of economic problem that hit the world due to COVID-19. So 4.4. But in 2022, it peaked to 5.6. And 2023, 6.3. It is projected that this industry will go to $9 trillion by 2028. So what are you doing? This is an opportunity for you to position yourself to be in this community of people and benefit. How can you be part of this $1 trillion economy? That we discuss on Sunday. You have the opportunity to join in this movement to transform your own health. You have a choice here to just be a user, own this device and use this for yourself, or you decide that you want to build a business out of it. That we discuss on Sunday. We'll discuss the business side of it. If you want to build a wellness business out of this opportunity we've shown to you today. Now, these are questions that people frequently ask. There are a lot of frequently asked questions. And let me just use this opportunity now to address these questions as people always, want to ask me. Aren't electromagnetic field harmful like phones or microwaves? People used to ask me this question. No, the P90 fields are low frequency, low intensity, and non-ionizing. They mimic the Earth's natural beneficial frequencies, unlike high frequency radiation from everyday devices. So it is the same frequency of the body that they mimic. So it's not like the normal higher frequency radiation from every other day devices. So that is why it is very safe. Does PMF actually work? People have asked this question. Yes, PMF has been researched for decades and is used worldwide by medical professionals and elite athletes. The P90 pairs with FDA recognized technology for a proven holistic approach. As a matter of fact, we don't really need to talk about this question again, whether does PMF really work. I will play a video or a couple of videos of people whose life has been transformed by this device. How does it actually work in my body? Is gentle pulse field stimulate cells to boost ATP energy, improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and support regeneration. Thera has simultaneously optimized water molecule activity for deeper repair. That's how it works. Is this safe for everyone? Well tolerated by most with no known significant side effects. Consult your doctor if pregnant with a pacemaker or implant. I've talked about that if you have all those conditions. So with only life, you can age differently, meaning that you can just be adding the numbers without feeling old. You can be adding the numbers with high level of energy. So you can contact Knowledge Center Group to begin your wellness journey. And I think Thera has P90 device is something that came highly recommended. Thank you. Bye.